Why am I in the garden in mid-February? I'm honestly just getting very excited to plant. Just excited for this next season, because last season it was truly just a mess because I had a baby April 30th, and now that we're in a place with an actual limited growing season, yeah, you gotta get your stuff in the ground. You gotta get prepped. But right now I'm just gonna clean out some of these beds and see what's going on, because I've seen some of my fellow OSEA gardeners online kind of like see some sprouts and see what's happening under there, and just to get excited. And I'm also just gonna clean up some of the dead kale and dead collards, because why not? It just feels good to be outside on this gloomy gray day. I am just getting ready for my day, and I have to tell you, isn't it so sad when you have to do this? Like, am I out really? I cannot tell you the difference it feels to just take 5 minutes, 10 minutes to get ready and use some luxurious skincare products. I feel like sometimes in this realm of like motherhood content online, we're often told to take care of yourself and like make sure you take time for self-care, but we don't really know like how quick it can be. It can be something so fast, and if you just ask for 5 minutes to put some luxurious skincare products on, that's like something for me that makes me feel so good. Or taking, 15 minutes to do yoga or something like that. Or even just like turning the music up and forgetting the chores for just a few minutes to dance. It can change everything for your day. You guys know how much I love OSEA. OSEA is such an incredible skincare line, and something that a lot of people don't know about them is that they have like such a rich history. If you don't know, it's pronounced OSEA, ocean, sun, earth, atmosphere. This brand has such a history of women who are inspired by the healing powers of the sea. It goes back over 100 years. This company is mother and daughter founded and still run by the same family, and their great-grandmother Elsa had this moment in the 1920s when she fell and tore several tendons in her leg, and she was bedridden and frustrated, and she had this message in a dream come to her, and the message was, the ocean will heal you. And so she insisted that her husband take her to the sea, and she started swimming daily, and immediately she started to see improvements, and then she was healed. And so that legacy lives on in the OSEA skincare line, and it's so cool to use these products that have, history with this passion for the sea. Their formulas are powered by a unique blend of pure, potent seaweed and active botanicals for results you can see. They source seaweed from around the world based on its high mineral content and combine it with plant-based ingredients at clinically proven levels. And I just want to show you some of their best sellers today. I absolutely love the Ocean Cleansing Milk. This stuff is incredible. This is a fragrance-free, nourishing cleanser that melts away makeup and impurities without stripping the skin's moisture barrier, and you will immediately feel the difference as soon as you try this. Like, whoa, I've never cleansed my face in this way. The Ocean Cleansing Milk contains Undaria seaweed, which is rich in amino acids, antioxidants, and nutrients to mineralize the skin, and glycerin, which gently moisturizes, smooths, and hydrates. This is an anti-aging, nourishing, soothing, and fragrance-free cleanser, which fragrance-free is awesome for those who have sensitivities. And then the other bestseller I want to tell you about today is the Salts of the Earth Body Scrub. This stuff is awesome. You, again, like, you'll use this and immediately you'll want everyone to touch your skin. Like, feel my skin right now. That's how I feel. This is a skin softening formula, and it transforms into a gentle exfoliator as you work it into the skin. So of course there's going to be seaweed in it because it's OSEA and they love their seaweed. This stuff contains a seaweed that I'm going to try to pronounce Gigantina seaweed. It's a red algae from the pristine waters of Patagonia, and it mineralizes the skin, and a mineral salts blend that gently exfoliates to buff away dead skin for silky, smooth, glowing skin. And I'm telling you, you immediately feel it. And then you feel it for hours after your whole day. It exfoliates, moisturizes, and smooths. Another cool thing about OSEA is they were like green before green was the thing. They were really pioneers in the clean beauty movement, and it's so cool to see the strong history of this brand and honestly just the effectiveness, because I just come back to this stuff every single time. I know you guys have heard me talk about it so many times, and I feel like I personally have a little bit of a tie to them because I was born and raised in California, and this is a Malibu, California based brand. I'm here in Boise, Idaho, where it's freaking dry, man, especially in the winter. So all of you viewers out there, if you're in a colder climate and it gets really dry in the winter, I now completely resonate with you, and all the more reason why I am really taking care of my skin, especially as I get into my 30s, eventually 40s, which is crazy. If you want to check out some OSEA products, I highly recommend these two bestsellers, but you can just shop around their site. They have so many amazing products. Just use the link below and code McNeely10 for 10% off. Thank you, OSEA, for sponsoring today's video. Now that I am dressed and my skin is hydrated, I need to tackle this thing that's right next to me. It is called Woody's clothes. Hold on, let me bring you over there. Okay, this is what I'm dealing with, you guys. What is this? I've dealt with this for 9 months. My baby's 9 months now. This has been my method with my baby's clothes. Is literally just, I have this basket full of clothes, and I also like do not buy clothes for my baby. Like, what's the point? There's so many clothes out there for babies, and so many of my friends have babies, so I'm just getting hand-me-downs. And I obviously have stuff from Cosmo too, because I had 2 boys, so it's not that hard. But we now live in a colder climate, so I did need a lot more clothes. A lot more clothes would be appropriate for this weather. And look at what has happened. It now is there's nothing in that basket. It's all outside of my basket. What? So I am going to organize this and probably get rid of some things. I don't need all of these clothes. I just keep using the same ones over and over. So why do I have all of them? So let's organize. This will last half a day. Wait, what is that?
Trader Joe's.
What's the next one?
The house.
The house. What's the colorful one? With the cars. Oh no! Okay, got it?
Yeah.
So hold it like that. Try to keep it in frame like this. See how that looks really nice right there? And I like that, just like this. So I don't know exactly what's happening, but there's like hundreds of robins in the neighborhood right now. My hair is wacky because I got a facial today, and it was my sister's Christmas gift to me. I haven't had a facial in years. It was pure bliss. I'm gonna try to feed the birds. Wait, how do I do Siri? Can I feed robins pumpkin seeds and pecans? So we are kind of slowly working on our collage wall here. We just added this piece. That is my friend Laura Burris. So my friend Laura Burris is a very talented, hardworking artist in LA, and she sent me some pieces that I bought. But this is our favorite, and we finally got on the wall. I don't know what was taking us so long. She also did this piece. And this spaghetti piece. And my friend Marin sent me this recently. And my friend Erin did this one. Why are my friends so talented? I need this. I need to get this one on the wall. This is something I thrifted. You can't really see it. Yeah, can you hold this up to the camera for me? So I thrifted this somewhat recently. Thank you, Cosmo. And I've never found a place to put it yet. And I'm obsessed with it. Where should I put it? It's so big. Eric and I, very impromptu, decided to have a date tonight. So I'm gonna put on, I'm gonna take off this hand-me-down Johnny Cash shirt and put on my other hand-me-down sexy shirt. This is, do you ever have like that one thing in your closet where you're like, yes, this is my sexy shirt, and if anyone else saw it, they'd be like, really? This is my sexy shirt. I obviously need to make dinner. It is 5:37 and we're almost there. We're making something very simple. It's brown sauce over pasta. It's called pasta. The reality is this is what my house looks like right now. And it just doesn't feel sexy when it's not clean. So we're gonna give this house a good little clean real quick. Not gonna fold the laundry though, not gonna lie. My laundry normally sits here for at least 3 days before it gets folded. There's more in the dryer. But let's tackle this while Eric is in the shower with Cosmo. I just want to share something that I've been going through, struggling with, contemplating. Honestly, for the past 3 years, ever since I became a mother, I feel like if you've been with me for a while on this channel, it won't be any shock that I have this sort of struggle with productivity and stuff, and I've done a lot of work on it, and it is one of the reasons why I put off becoming a mother for so long, was just this knowledge that when you have children, you don't have time to be super productive unless you're paying for other people to watch your kids. Ever since I became a mom 3 years ago, I've had this sort of low-grade frustration where I feel like I'm constantly doggy paddling. I feel like I'm constantly like never doing enough and never getting enough done. And it feels like all the time I'm barely keeping my head above water. It's just not how I want to live during the years of raising my children. I don't want to live where my children remember me being stressed all the time. Like, what am I even stressed about? To be honest, what I feel the most stressed about is work, and I know it's sort of hard to understand if you're not in the content creation world, but it is so much work to, you know, run this business, and an element of which is this humble YouTube channel. And it's a lot of work, and I want to maintain it, and I need to maintain it because it's part of my family income. And then on top of that, there's just everything that comes along with being a mother, you know, like taking care of everyone's needs and being woken up every single night, every hour. Honestly, this baby, the sleep is pretty rough. It's every hour and often every 20 minutes, and whew, I am sleep deprived. And then there's the laundry and the cooking nutritious meals and meeting up with friends. So there's socialization and coaching through emotions and working through tantrums, getting out the door and in the car to run errands. And then I also want to like stay connected to my partner with some form of regularity. And then I want to hang out with my friends and see my friends with some form of regularity. And then I want to take care of myself. And fitness is just on the back burner right now, and I really need some like regular form of exercise. And I realized something that was really helpful all this time. You know, I thought my issue was comparing myself to other mothers, especially on social media or even just people in my life. Like, you're just constantly comparing yourself and it's not helpful, right? We all know this, but we still do it. But that actually isn't my issue. My issue is comparing myself now to who I was before I became a mom. Because the Hannah before she had her first kid, she was like doing an hour of yoga every morning and meditating and running 30 miles a week and pumping out 7 videos a month for YouTube and making Instagram content and running a podcast and teaching ESL and teaching journalism. Like, what? And grading papers on the weekend and going on all these trail running adventures with her husband. Once you have your baby, it's kind of jarring how different your life is. And this whole time, I felt like I was failing, especially when it comes to like running this business where I'm just like trying to make it work. And I can't believe it took me 3 years to realize that I cannot compare myself to that Hannah anymore, to pre-kid Hannah. I just can't accomplish the same types of things and the same number of things now. And that's okay. And it's actually so much better. Like, my heart is so full. I have so much to be grateful for. And I love this life so much more than pre-kid Hannah. I'm like a new creature. And I'm actually doing amazing. I'm actually killing it. I don't know if that resonates with anyone else, if like you're feeling like a failure, especially in the pressure in today's world where like mothers, stay-at-home mothers, often have this pressure to also bring in an income, which, don't get me started, that's a whole other conversation, but it feels like there's so much to do. And my message to you is that you are doing amazing. Just being with your kids is a lot. You're doing amazing. And there's nothing to accomplish today. There's just nothing to check off your list. Yes, we got stuff to do. Yes, I understand. We lead busy lives and it's all important and it's real. And bringing in income for your family can be a real need. And taking care of the home, just doing chores, is a real beauty in that. There's real beauty in it. And I kind of love, I'm kind of obsessed with the whole movement online of stay-at-home mothers taking so much pride in taking care of their house and getting real traditional, which, wow, this is gonna open a whole can of worms in the comments, which, whatever. Go to town. It is a rewarding thing to do, to raise a family. And I'm trying to juggle so many things. And for me personally, I need to like full on let go of expectations, of my previous expectations of what I would do in a single day when I didn't have children. Those expectations have disintegrated, and I now have this new me, and I am a new creature, and it is beautiful. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm communicating this properly. It's probably because I'm not sleeping.
Another one.
Is that for me?
Yeah, that's for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Putting juice on my foot so I'm slippery to ski.
You're putting cucumber juice on your foot so you're more slippery so you can ski?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understood.
All clean for the ski. I'm just dry so I'm clean for ski. Right? I'm not slippery, see?
Do you have buns for me? This is Cosmo's didgeridoo he made yesterday. I think it's a masterpiece. And we are going to make some variation of chickpea cookies in the food processor today. I want to make up like chickpea balls and maybe bake them. Yeah, we're gonna make it up.
To put this in the apron. Oh no, brown too.
Or what do you want to buy though? Toast or lentils?
And I'm gonna make this same thing.
Cosmo, I think we should put peanut butter and tahini in our cookies. Doesn't that sound good?
And things.
And dates. Big scoop of tahini. See how that turns out.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
I almost dropped the tahini. It's a didgeridoo. You just go.
Not supposed to do. Can I eat a little? These are yellow.
Okay, now you help me decide, Cosmo. Should we put chocolate chips in or no chocolate chips?
Chocolate chip.
I think so too. I was making fun of healthy desserts the other day, like healthy, vegan, gluten-free desserts, no sugar. There's always chocolate chips, and we pretend like this is one ingredient, but it definitely has sugar in it.
Oh.
Let's do a pulse. Ready? This is what our cookies look like. They're like mini bites, and I'm intrigued by the idea of dates being our main sweetener.
What
It'll
little
be like a
bites?
good texture. Okay, they're not cookies, but they're delicious.
What is dark cookies?
I just can't do snaps, you guys.